Matt, you absolute dodo. I f***ing did it again. Matt, you idiot. Oh, Matt, you almost did it again. You almost did it 3 times in a row. Alright, we are back. Okay, I think I made some developments in how this is all gonna have to work. 1, I need a kill switch. Pulling that out and killing power to the ignition wire, I guess did nothing, so we'll have to figure out a better way to kill power. 2, we need to add a wire to control the ignition relay, and 3, we need to add a wire to control the injector relay, and both of those are independent. I want to be able to key on and have the ignition able to be on, and I want to be able to turn the car over, and I want the kill switch to engage when the key is in the off position. That's how I want that to operate, and I think it's possible. Ow. Oh, I got myself good. Okay, slight technical difficulty resolved, no big deal. We're going to continue on like we didn't just do that. And we're certainly not going to let the wife know. Because we're being safe and we're cutting away from ourselves down here. And I'm going to do this so that when I inevitably press too hard and it bends all the way, I stab this freaking thing all the way into my finger. That's next. There we go. Oh, it never goes that smoothly. Okay. That's nice. Wait, no, it doesn't go through that way. Shoot. Come back. Don't go through so nicely. Of course it goes through absolutely perfectly when we don't actually need to put it through that way. Oh, beauty. So this is buttoned up again. We can jam this back in. Nice. All right, so we just got to feed these 2 wires into pins, which, depending on the time, we might have to do later, because yes, I am supposed to be going iRacing with my friends, so I will need to go do that. We'll pick this back up at a later time. Ooh, new day, new problems, of course. Okay, so today's issue, it's actually been like a day or 2 days since I started the car. I'm trying to get some better angles so you can see what I'm doing. Boop, there we go. Don't need you. What? Why is that light dying? Oh, it's not plugged in. That's why. Oh, right in my face. I just want to confirm again, because that would be bad. Yes, I am correct. Nice, I'm getting good at that. I did get the oil changed on my truck today. Remember that I absolutely do not want to be a diesel mechanic. It's just an absolute mess. Respect to those guys. All of the respect to those guys. Not an easy job whatsoever. Oh, lordy. Dark. Fantastic. This is exactly how I wanted it. I'll rearrange again so that you can further see. I'll lock in over there. Let me make sure the power's on. Still is. That's dangerous. Okay. We'll roll with it. Plugged in. Key. Just take the whole key out. Interesting. Okay, cool. I think that's all working correctly. Hello and welcome back to Seeing This Beautiful Face. We find ourselves a few days later inside the car here, and it's a bit of a mess, and I think I want to clean up a little bit. We're going to get rid of all of the spare wire that's in here and throw it in the box. Might separate out some of the stuff that we don't want to get lost in the shuffle. In addition, I can sit right on the rocker. That's pretty nice. Okay. In addition, I don't know if you can see me. Can you see me? I don't know. So in addition, once we do a little cleanup, and I just keep pushing it off, and I'm probably just gonna work really hard on cleanup, but we need to break the brake line out of the box. We need to pull the stainless lines that we have from Chase Bays that'll go from the master and split off. We have to pull those out of wherever they're currently hiding. And we have to figure out how to set up brake lines for this whole car, which shouldn't be that bad because we don't have ABS and we don't have a booster, so shouldn't be that bad. I just really don't want to bend and flare brake lines. I'm not very good at it. I don't have the patience for it. The tools that I have to do it are not great. So I'm going to keep complaining until I'm forced to do it. So I think we'll do a little cleanup. Let me get you set up so you can kind of see the transformation. Well, the time has come. We do, in fact, need to do brake lines on this. We have ordered pads and rotors and a new radiator as well. Decided that we're going to be running the same brakes from Shiba. Just for right now, it's going to take more effort than it's worth to try to get the Stop Tech big brake kit to work on this car at the current moment. We're going to use Shiba's brakes, so we have rotors on the way for that, and they'll bolt right up. We need to get lines installed. I'm going to remove this hood because we're going to be using Shiba's hood anyway because it has the hood vent and is not caved in. So we're going to pop this guy off, which will make the whole getting to everything easier. And then from there, we have all of these fun lines from Chase Bays brake line kit. So this will route all through the engine bay, and then we have some copper lines somewhere, and we're going to bend lines out from these nice new lines down to all four wheels. I'm assuming that at the very least I'm going to have to run copper lines from like the firewall area down to the back of the car, which is, I hate doing brake lines. I really hate doing brake lines. Out of everything on the car, I don't know why that frustrates me the most, but I just really don't like doing brake lines. We're gonna do them though. We're gonna do them. Let me get these out of the way. We're gonna dilly-dally some more by popping the hood off, and then we'll get to work. I have done this once before. It was by myself. I did do it once before. Not doing too bad so far. Alrighty. Well, that wasn't too bad. That didn't weigh that much. Nice. And that gives us quite a bit of room to access. How does this get installed? I might need some instructions. Alright. I think we figured some things out here. So, where did I put this? We gotta figure out a mounting location for this. We've kind of made life difficult with this whole jumble here. Yay! Great. What is this nasty, nasty stuff that just came out of... What is this stuff? What is it? I have no idea what the F that is. Is there any more to that? No? Fudge, that was weird. Okay. Alright, so Chase Bays recommends actually bolting this right to the mount for the master. Actually, that will work. So it has to sit. It's gonna be mounted something like that. So that bolt hole, if you can see that lines up. This is gonna be a freaking 12. Oh my lord. I bet it'll be 3/8 or 7/16 or something weird. I brought them both over. Human arms were not meant to bend that direction. Oh, break out the T-Rex arms. Come on. There's like too much cord on this side. How is that even... Why is this fighting me? Lordy. Okay. And the other side is like 1.5 feet too long, which is just beautiful. So now we have just a mess of spider nests and stuff under here, because of course, sorry little spiders, I know that you're just trying to keep all of the bugs and stuff out of here. This guy is going to have to come through and sit right up in this general area. So what we're actually going to do is take a little bit, we'll just take a little bit of tape. Nothing crazy, just to kind of keep it in that general position, and then that way work on kind of cleaning up how it's going to be mounted, because we'll know how much extra line kind of have here. And I think ideally what we would like to do, if you can see that little white block down there that I'm trying to get the line over to, if we can clip the line into that, that would be perfect. That's might be what we try to do here. That's right where I want it to be. All right, so the dealio over here is this hose just ain't gonna reach. It's not gonna do it without being at like an angle that I honestly just don't feel comfortable with. And there's not really anything that I can do about it. Well, I got a pretty good finger cramp here going. There we go, straightened her out. Okay. What we're gonna do is, since this guy is definitely not long enough, and there's no way, we're just gonna create a little piece of pipe. It's gonna loop basically straight like this, just like an inch, and then 90 down, and then they're gonna come up and like a little angle and right into there. And it's gonna be simple, hopefully. All right, it's been a very long time since I've done any types of brake lines, so we're gonna definitely butcher this. Okay, that looks nice. There we go. One line made. Gonna go like that. Throw it into place real quick. Okay, I've done some thinking and such, and some searching and such, and I just don't think that this hose is gonna work. For whatever reason, this end doesn't bolt to, doesn't thread into things. I don't know. I think what I am just gonna do to make this easiest on myself, come right off the side of the banjo, and we're just gonna do a hard line straight down and around and cut out all this nonsense, and that'll be the way that we're gonna fix it. So that's our plan of attack. The only issue that we have, I know I'm off camera, not very helpful. Let me come back. The only issue that we have is the male side over here. I need like a female one of these. So I'm going to have to run into town, maybe hit up the O'Reilly's and grab that. So I think that's what we're going to have to do, unfortunately. Well, new problem. Every auto parts store has already closed for the night, so we are gonna just bend brake lines up and I guess prepare them. So that kind of stinks, but it is what it is. We need to make, I think, a total of, just 3 lines, 2 of which are gonna be pretty long. Gonna be the rears. Haven't decided how those are gonna be routed through yet, but at least we can bend up this front one here. So we're gonna get to work with that. We are incredibly tight for space. I am not entirely sure how I'm going to do this, actually. I guess we're just going to give it a shot. It's our super freaking expensive brake line. Nice. That's not bad. I'm going to clear the axle nicely. At least that's the front one. So, since we don't have any fittings for this, well, we have one. Should have marked this bottom one. Shoot, let's pop this back into place real quick. We'll mark the bottom. I can actually do the bottom flares. Throw a fitting on now before we forget, because we will forget. I have forgotten before. And we'll forget again, actually. I'd say that's pretty perfect. That's certainly the best one I've ever done. If you guys beg to differ, please let me know. So the dealio now is we need to come somehow from this guy here, probably through the cabin, along the passenger side rockers, and somehow split out to the brake line, to the rear brakes. I don't know how. So the stock brake lines actually go through this same hole right down here that the roll cage tubing is going through, so you can see it better right there. See that it would come in right there, and then the stock lines run right down along the door sill, along the rocker, and they come back up right up here, loop in, and they go through this slot right here. This is in the way. That slot right there. I bent up rear lines for Shiba starting right there, because that's a good place for OEM lines to rot out on New England cars, I've found. There's just no way to get to any of this. If it ain't broke, you're gonna fix it until it is. So those lines are in that clip. The line that goes to the back is through that hole, which you cannot see at all. So I'll bring you in here. See you coming through. We're gonna do something to protect this edge, because that's no bueno. That's not gonna work whatsoever. What I was kind of thinking was, this works out rather nicely if we figure out a good way to do this. I don't know. It seemed better in my head. I'll have to think about it a little bit. Maybe something like that, though. Cramp again. Oh, I guess I'm dehydrated. So that should stick itself in there rather nicely. And I think I'm going to throw a little piece of split loom over the top of that as well. That seems to be working out nicely so far. So, much like the OEM lines, we're going to have... I know I said I was only going to have to bend up 3 lines earlier. We're actually bending up 5. Just like the OEM lines, we're going to have 2. They run parallel to each other all the way down to the hole. I just spit on my car. Beautiful. So... two front to back brake lines. Not too bad. So we have to put flares on the end of everything. Oh, which is a pain. So we just gotta get at her, I guess. I don't know. That's about it. Nice though. I'm pretty pumped with that. We're gonna try, I guess, flaring. Oh, the ends here. Okay. There's gotta be a better way to clean these out, right? It's not too bad. Matt, you absolute dodo. I have to cut that off. I forgot the fitting. Did it again. Matt, you idiot. Matt, you absolute idiot. How did you do that again? Oh, Matt, you almost did it again. You almost did it 3 times in a row. Nice. It's a nice looking flare. Or a little Benz look. They're not quite as bendy looking anymore, are they? Oh, Jesus. There we go. That looks nice. Not too bad. We didn't bend this up too bad either. Cool. How do we suppose we do these ones now? Oh yeah. Bing, bang, boom. Right there. Nice and nice. Those fit on there very well. Beautiful. I mean, technically we could install this line in the car now, I guess. Oh, jeez. I just feel like this isn't going to go spectacularly. Cool. Slide that under the harness and in there. Which way do we think is the best way to tackle that? Nope. Already nope. Okay, not too bad so far. Oh, rotate though. Oh, almost stuck in the door. There we go. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty nice. Let's get some zip tie holders, which will also dual purpose to kind of space this off the metal. Sweet. Cool. Beauty. Okay. So, I kind of figured out what was... Let me see if I can get in here. I kind of figured out what was going on. The reason that I can't union these guys together is this is metric. So I do have this adapter now. What's weird is it screws in absolutely fine to the caliper line, whether it's 3/8 or metric. So what we are going to do is right off of this banjo fitting that was supplied with the Chase Phase kit, I'm going to get the washer back into the correct washer spot. Bolt to reel back. Hand tight. Don't need to go crazy. We have this piece. This was our hard line. I had cut a section off. This was our hard line that we were going to go right to the banjo bolt with. I guess we could have using that adapter. That's okay. We didn't have really much room. This is better. This might be more of a pain than I thought. Something like that, but why can't I get the angle down here? How does this sit? Like Shiba. Alright, So once again ran out of storage because that's just what I do here. Dead batteries and out of storage. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna cut it right here and then put a flare right here with a union, and then connect it to our adapter union, and that will finish the front brakes. And then we still have to figure out what to do about the rears. I just can't believe how expensive brake line is now, and I know that I have a roll around here somewhere in the garage. I know that I have another 10-15 feet. I've torn this place apart. I have no idea where it is, so that's a little disappointing, but yeah, I have no idea where that could be. Bit disappointing. After we do this brake line, I do have a little bit more of a surprise. Might do some unboxing. Stay tuned for that. Nope. Absolutely smooshed. Matt, what is you doing, son? No bueno. Oh, it's because I did it backwards. Oh, Matt, you utter moron. Now you can see how I'm doing it. Did it on the wrong side. That would be the issue. Oof, almost gave myself summer teeth. Jesus. Right before going out to dinner on a little date night, too. Jeez, that would have just thrilled my wife. Perfect. Alrighty. We have our little adapter piece here. It's going to go just like this. Our hose is in there, but not tight. That's fine. Perfect. And this guy goes just like this. Have arrived. I'm gonna bring them over, set them right on front. I don't remember what I ordered. We're gonna do a bit of an unboxing together, maybe slap some things on and kind of see what we have going on. Well, I already knew what this was. Oh yeah. Woo! Alright, what do we have in box number 1? Paper. Perfect. Ooh, here we go. Oh. DBA. Ooh. 4000 series rotors. Are these front or rear? I have no idea. I'm assuming this box will be more of the same. Ooh. Oh yeah. Look at that. Front and rear rotors, baby. Heck yeah. Maybe we crack one of each open and just plop it on the car, see kind of what it looks like. I think we need to. All right. Oh, nice. Make sure the bad layers fit. How crazy is that? Alright, good news. It does in fact fit. So we're going to put it back in this nice oily bag and save on her until we can do the full installation. It's a tad bit late. I think we'll finish up the braking system tomorrow. That sounds like a good plan to me. Oh, there is a crack in this windshield. I just realized. I don't know if you can see that. There's already a crack. Dang it.